In this video, we'll discuss how to create a quick vulnerability scan using Saint products. If you're a new user to Saint and never logged on, you'll typically see a message, would you like to create your first scan? If there are other scans active in the system and you're just a user on the system, you can also set up scans from the scan page as a new scan, or you can use the quick new object button and create your vulnerability scan using the scan job. As a first-time user, I'll use this option. And it's really a three-step process. First, we'll give the job a name. And for now, we'll skip the optional job description. And under our vulnerability scan policies, the most often used is our full vulnerability scan policy. We recommend that as a starting point for all users in the same product line. We'll give this scan a target. At the top of the page, we'll see the scanning engine we're using. In this case, it's the default scanning engine connected to this installation. I'm going to scan one of the targets internal to our environment. You can also do ranges, CIDR blocks, and any number of other options, such as by URLs, things like that, if they're web servers. And the more option will give you a full list of the different options. In this case, we'll just select an IP. Move to the next step. In this case, we'll run the scan without credentials. You can also do an authenticated scan by completing the credentials options on the page. For our quick scan, we'll skip that and run this as an unauthenticated scan. The advanced options we can also skip by default. Saint engines automatically configure scans based on the environment, the type of assets you're scanning, and the management console, the performance of the server that hosts your manager. So we can skip this for now. In our third step, we'll select the scan immediately. You can optionally schedule it for later. You can also do recurring scans, as well as set up scan windows that control when scanning activity can happen within your environment. So for the quick three-step process, we've given the job a name, selected the targets that we want to scan, and selected to run the scan immediately. And as this job gets entered into the database and entered to the scan engine, we'll now see the scan activity is active in our scan page, and we can now move objects around. We can also control what information we see for our scan status. In this case, maybe we want to move the progress bar to the bottom, and we'll be able to see our scan progress, our scan activity. So that's it. 3 steps to run your first scan. And when the conclusion of this, you can see the results in dashboards and analysis tabs, and we'll cover those in other videos. Thanks for watching.